Welcome back. On average, apparently, we each munch our way through about 500 potatoes every year. 500, yes. But too often they are consigned to the sidelines. So we've challenged Omar and Mark to make them the star attraction of the dish. So, this is challenge time. And one of you will have to win. Mark, what are you going to make?
Mine is going to be like a hash, but made with pastrami, some gherkins, and parsley, and lots of flavours, and I'll serve it with a little fried egg on top.
And you, Omar, you don't feel too nervous about that. I could see that almost went over your head like fire.
Oh, no, really, I'm very easy in the kitchen, but I will be cooking a special version of tortilla, a Spanish omelette, and nice salad with boiled new potatoes, alioli, piquillo, peppers, and tuna. That is very quick and easy, and with ingredients that everybody has at home.
Look at Nadia's literally melted. And then you just melted. Yeah.
So
What are you doing
we
here?
have perfectly fried potatoes in a bag. But this is the most common ingredient you can find in a cupboard. So how to use that most used ingredient in a Spanish way.
So you're going to put plain crisps instead of potatoes into your tortilla.
Exactly that.
Show us. We are overwhelmed.
Brilliant.
With this.
Okay, so I'm gonna put a few flavors as well in the tortilla, but here what we have is a good Spanish olive oil with some fried onion. So they are halfway cooked. And we have a fantastic chorizo sausage that you can find.
Oh, say that again. Chorizo sausage.
Chorizo sausage that you, thankfully, these days you can find in absolutely every single supermarket. When I first came to this country 7 years ago, it was really hard to find.
Was it?
Yeah, Spanish food is kicking in, and the supermarkets obviously have recognized it, and it's great because.
So what's the tip to buy good chorizo?
Well, there are several types of chorizo. The cured meats, the ones that are normally hanging, like the hams, that they are just to eat as they are with a bit of bread. This that is a semi-cured chorizo that you can or either eat it like that or cook it. And you have the fresh chorizo. The only way of eating it is by cooking it, because it's raw pork.
Oh, Mark, you just said that, you know, 7 years ago you couldn't find any decent chorizo, but now Spanish food's really kicking in. Why has Spanish food kind of been sort of left out?
You know, you live really good life in Spain.
Yeah.
And the Spanish have never emigrated in the numbers that Italians did back in the years to America, for example. And from America, they spread the word of good Italian food all over the world. The same with Indians coming to Britain. Spain, Spanish never left.
So you're here to educate us?
Yeah.
Is that your mission?
To educate us and to show us the simplicity of Spanish food. And thankfully, great English ingredients can be used in a Spanish manner. Yeah. And that's the beauty, using the English season and the Spanish season in the recipes.
Spanish.
So, this is already smelling gorgeous, isn't it? It's just such a brilliant ingredient, isn't it? It's so punchy.
Yeah, so I've just put this chorizo that, as I said, is cooked, so it doesn't really need much cooking after that.
Okay.
And what I have here are beautiful Spanish olives. As you know, Spain is the biggest producer of olive oil and olives in the world. So I thought, great flavors, punchiness, quite salty, so we will need very few salt. Chorizo, always be careful when using it, and with olives as well. Just stir it a bit, and now I'm going to use the crisp. It's cheating, but if you buy good potatoes, good crisps, I guarantee you the result is unbelievable. Yeah. I mean, perfectly fried.
I just can't believe it, because you would usually use thin fried potatoes, wouldn't you, in tortilla?
Yes, normally you will fry them or poach them in olive oil for, at high heat or medium heat, depending on your liking, because tortilla is a world of tortillas, depending on what you like, or crisps.
Good name for a restaurant, World of Tortillas.
I don't whisk the eggs. Just stir them. Okay. And this is already cooked. So
how brown are your onions? I can't see the pan. Let's have a look.
Softened.
Okay, so you got it.
It's softened, it's cooked. The olives are hot, and all I'm going to do is just mix it with the eggs, which are of.
And actually, you've got the tin tuna over there as well, haven't you?
Don't go to the tuna. Don't
mention the tuna.
Don't mention the tuna.
So all we do is just mix it. As I said, we don't like the eggs to be too whisked. Become too liquidish.
It gives you texture, doesn't it? You get little bits of egg.
Oh, that's good to know.
Nice, you stopped on back for England there.
Yeah, correct. So we have have this mix, and now we are just going to put it into a hot pan, okay? Tortilla.
So will they just become just like thin fried potatoes when they? You wouldn't even know when we try it that it was crisps.
No, you wouldn't tell. What I recommend is that if you have the time that we don't here, is that you leave it soaking for 30 minutes.
Oh, really?
They just soak all the egg and they give fantastic result. So I put a bit of olive oil here, and I'm going to put the mix inside. Okay, I put it into high heat right now. It's on medium heat at the moment because I want to create a bit of a crust outside on both sides after I flip it and still moist inside.
Okay.
That is the key of tortilla.
And that's the right size of pan you're going for, because it really looks like very high in the pan there.
Yeah, no, but this is fine, and depending on the amount, you would use a wider pan or a smaller pan.
Yeah.
So
I feel a bit odd.
but
Look at you.
don't tell me
Well, seriously.
It's so simple, but it's genius.
Long hair, a tan, and a nice accent, and you're all over
You don't know me well enough yet. It's the crisps.
Seriously, that's all it is, isn't it?
Right, go on.
Here we're gonna do the salad, and we're gonna start by preparing the garlic mayonnaise, or as we call it, the alioli.
Alioli.
This needs a big amount of garlic, but that's where the flavors are gonna come. And we are gonna use a couple of egg yolks, and this is a touch that you can put it or not, but for this particular recipe goes really well. That is a little squeeze of lemon, not too much. Okay, we are gonna put a bit of salt.
And this is to go with our tapas. Tapas, which means little dishes, doesn't it?
Yes.
So we're going to have the tortilla, the alioli.
And we are going to put a bit of oil.
Yeah.
This is vegetable oil. We're gonna start blending it, and we are gonna add the oil on a little drizzle until it becomes a sort of a
But
mayonnaise.
it's a garlic mayonnaise, isn't it?
It is. Essentially it is. Alioli means garlic and olive oil. This is an easier way of doing it at home, that is by using egg yolks. That will ease to emulsify the whole mayonnaise.
So that's olive oil going in now?
No, this is vegetable oil, and I'm using vegetable oil and olive oil because olive oil tastes very intense, so I want half and half. Let me check that this tortilla is cooking properly, which it seems like
We
it
know
is.
it's, what are you looking for when you look at that?
Well, in this, when you have no time, you will cook it a bit slower, but when you have no time, you are looking that it doesn't burn.
Thanks for answering that. Get it back with something quick.
So this is a bit of the trickiest space, okay? You need to flip it, and I recommend to, if you can start drizzling a bit of olive oil in there, practice, if you've never done this, practice it first. But you just need to flip one side into the other. As you can see, it's nice and golden, and all you want to do is just put the other side back. It has enough oil in the pan, so I'm not gonna add any more, okay?
It's changing colour now, look. It's gone from yellow to white.
Yeah,
So
that's
good.
exactly what we want. And now very, very carefully, we're gonna keep with a very slow drizzle, okay?
So that's looking good now, yeah?
Yes, it's starting to look very good. And that tortilla, a ver, can you
lovely.
just
Is it done?
pat it with your fingers?
Feels lovely.
This is just right. So we are gonna stop that.
Oh, good.
And we are gonna just crush a bit of it with the potatoes, okay?
Oh.
Really nice and creamy.
Okay.
That's perfect here. And I'm going to chop a bit of a spring onion. Careful with your fingers.
Do you want me to crush?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just mash it up, yeah?
Yes, please. Spring onion will give a lot of freshness. And now with this spring onion as well, I'm gonna keep a bit of the green for the decoration at the end. All we want to do, gonna chop a couple of these piquillo peppers. These piquillo peppers are roasted and peeled, so they are really convenient. They take no space in your cupboard, and you can just use them for any type of salad at any time.
So this is like a Spanish new potato salad. It's just potatoes,
Yeah.
but it's a garlic mayonnaise, spring onion, like
That
that.
is absolutely fine. So we
Okay.
are gonna plate it into this plate.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a spoon and just pour it all in.
Love the terracotta dish. Very authentic.
We feel we're there, don't we?
Seriously.
Very necessary in a Spanish kitchen. Now all I'm going to do is just to decorate it with a bit of the piquillo peppers.
Yeah.
Okay. A nice tuna in olive oil.
Oh.
Just gonna put a bit of the spring onion just to liften it up. This is mostly ready. We are just going to serve
Look,
the
that looks
tortilla.
great.
We just need to flip it again. Be careful, don't burn yourself. This is pretty hot. Really nice color. The chorizo has
Beautiful.
brought
Good,
all
isn't it?
that brightness into it. And now, just to finish off, a really nice spoon of alioli. As I said,
More.
just gives.
Oh, man. Do I like here is the way you've got the three colours going on in there. I wondered why you saved those the little bit of the spring onions, but you saved that just to get the green in there. Just to it looks
To
really
lift
good.
it up.
Yeah.
Spanish omelette with crisps and chorizo and Spanish olives and a boiled new potato salad with tuna, piquillo peppers and spring onions.
Okay, I can't wait to try this. I'm really excited.
I'm in serious trouble.
Here we go, potatoes.
Okay,
Potatoes. With
I've got to tell you, mate, this is fantastic, man. It's really, I mean, I'm on that one, but it looked great as well. So I really wanted to eat this. Mark, you better be pulling something that looks good and tastes good, because this is ticking both boxes here.
Exactly.
I am slightly nervous. It is very delicious. I love Spanish
No,
food. See?
Oh, that is amazing. That is so good.
Chorizo enhances everything.
Oh, you're
The flavours are brilliant. The chorizo sausage with the olives and the potatoes give it lovely saltiness. I love the potatoes, but I'm still confident that I can pull through.
Potatoes are great. The alioli is gorgeous. Now, I too love the sweet peppers with the tuna. Crisps are delicious because I can taste the flavour of the crisps. They have done this lovely melty thing inside, haven't they?
I love tapas when I can find it in London. But that is the best thing I think I've ever tasted.
I think it's really brilliant. And you have
I'm not kidding,
to
I'm not kidding, it's the best bit of tapas I've ever had. It's absolutely just awesome.
Omar has served up his potato tapas, and after the break, it will be Mark's turn at the hob with his potato pastrami hash. Johnny's obviously still really enjoying it. So who has the perfect potato dish? Johnny and I will have to taste and see.
Mark, I'm worried.